Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling, of course. You're
Take
used
one.
to this. You've been
Sound.
in front of this before.
Tomorrow, When the War Began. There's just a lot of talk about it because it was such a popular movie,
Yeah.
and there's so many fans behind the film and the books and all that everyone wants it to happen, and it did really well in Australia, and a lot of people want to see it happen, including myself. So people latch onto news bits and latch onto rumors and that, and it is in development. There's a script being written. It's alive, but there's a slim chance.
What was your role in the film?
My role was Lee Tackham, who is the love interest to the protagonist Ellie, who narrates, and the whole film is from her perspective. So I was sort of the outsider, I guess, the person who's didn't have the social skills that I should have, being an 18-year-old kid in an environment like that. But we're all country kids, so the film is about a group of kids who go into the country, and while they're out there with no reception and cut away from the world, Australia is taken over by an unspecified invading army. And we come back and we sort of do this guerrilla little warfare, launch our own little thing to help out the country. And a lot of action, a lot of teen hormones flying everywhere. It was great. It was a great film, and it was a lot of fun to do. So yeah, my role was one of the kids that goes camping and who falls in love with the hot girl. So Superfast is a spoof movie by the famous people, great, amazing comedian, people that brought you Scary Movie and Disaster Movie, such films as Meet the Spartans. And this is their latest film, which is a spoof of the Fast and Furious series, which we all love and which I've always wanted to be a part of, and now I get to do a spoof of it. I play, obviously it's a spoof movie, so we've based it on the series. We've got a Paul Walker character, we've got a Vin Diesel character, and we have a Sun Kang character. And that's what I do in the film. So we had, he's in a lot of the films, and so they took what they thought his character was and what he did in the film series, and then that's what I'm bringing to the screen. The whole film's in English with a bit of Chinese, and it's Cantonese. So, obviously it's based in China, so it would make sense to have some Chinese. But the leads are all speaking English, the main scenes are all in English, so yeah, it's an interesting project. It's for the American market, and so it makes sense to be in English. My role in the film is a hired gun. So my character does a lot of exposition and then dies. No, I get to fight, I get to do a little bit of, have a scene in that, and I'm a bad guy.
Now, what about your English? Australian or American? Merkin.
Ooh.
Or it doesn't matter?
That's a good question. It was a Asian accented English.
Oh, how interesting! Yeah.
So you have an Australian Asian doing an American Chinese accent.
That gets confusing, huh?
That's what's in the film.
What's the film about?
The film is about an American tourist. Oh, he's not so much a tourist, but he goes over to China to meet up with the love of his life, who he's met on an internet dating site, and then trouble ensues when he's chased by all sorts of shady characters. And it's basically an action film. And Josh Thompson plays the lead. He's an actual amazing MMA fighter. So we have great fight choreography in there, amazing fight scenes, lots of action, and it's just a really fun film to watch. I heard there's talks of Oscar, there's Oscar buzz, but I try not to listen to that, so it's gonna be a great film.
And you have other projects that shall not be named.
I have other projects that shall not be named, yes.
Okay, you're done.
That's it?
That's it.